Leviticus chapter 18 and verse 7. So, Alex, these are going to be the laws of sex. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Verse 7. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. So God is teaching us not to have sex with our mother. You understand? Verse 8. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness. So, your father may remarry and have another wife, which is not your mother. You call that your stepmother. God is telling you, teaching us also, not to sex with our stepmother. Okay?
Yes.
Now verse 9. The nakedness of your sister, the daughter of your father, or the daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. So God is teaching us not to have sex with our sisters, Alex. You understand that?
Yes.
Verse 10. The nakedness of thy son's daughter. So if you have a son, Alex, and your son has a daughter, that is your granddaughter, God says, do not have sex with them. Verse 10 again. The nakedness of thy son's daughter or of thy daughter's daughter, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover. For theirs is thine own nakedness. So your grandchild. If you have a grandchild, you cannot have sex with your grandchildren, which is your children's children. You understand that?
Yes.
Verse 11. The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter. So your father may have remarried, and the woman might have a daughter. That is called your stepsister. The nakedness of thy father's wife's daughter, begotten of thy father, she is thy sister. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. So you cannot have sex with your father's wife's sister, which is your stepsister in modern terminology. Okay. Verse 12. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's sister. He is thy father's near kinswoman. So today, we call our father's sister our auntie, our aunt.
Yes.
Do not have sex with her. You cannot have sex with her. It is against the law. Verse 13. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinswoman. So also, that's also called our aunt today. You cannot have sex with your mother's sister. That's your aunt as well. Verse 14. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father's brother. That's your uncle. Okay? Thou shalt not approach to his wife. So your father's brother is your uncle. If he has a wife, she's still called your aunt. You cannot have sex with her either.
Yes.
She is thy aunt. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 15. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. So if your son gets married and has a beautiful wife, she is your daughter-in-law. You cannot have sex with her either. She is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Verse 16. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. Do you have a brother, Alex?
Yes.
If your brother has a wife, you cannot have sex with her. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
So I'll read it again. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy brother's wife. It is thy brother's nakedness. So that's your sister-in-law. You cannot have sex with her. Verse 17. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. Neither shalt thou take her son's daughter or her daughter's daughter to uncover her nakedness, for they are her near kinswoman. It is wickedness. So, Alex, if you meet a woman, right, and she has a beautiful daughter, you cannot have sex with the mother and the daughter. God says that's wickedness. You understand?
Yes.
You cannot even have sex with her son's wife. God says it is wickedness. You cannot do that. Verse 18. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister. This means two women at the same time, Alex. You cannot have sex with two women at the same time. Verse 18. Again. Neither shalt thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness beside the other in her lifetime. That's having sex with two women in the bed at the same time. God says, do not do that. Okay?
Yes.
Verse 19. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. What that means, Alex, women have a menstrual cycle. You ever heard of that when they get their period once a month?
Yes.
When a woman has her menstrual cycle, her period, you cannot have sex with her when she is on her menstrual cycle, her period.
Yes.
Okay. Verse 20. Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife, to defile thyself with her. Your neighbor's wife means your friend's wife, Alex. Do you have a friend?
Yes.
If your friend is married, Alex, you cannot have sex with your friend's wife. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire to Molech. That means sacrifice your children to another god. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God, I am the Lord. That's talking about sacrificing children to, like abortions. That's evil. Verse 22, Alex. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. So when the Bible says don't lie with mankind as with womankind, means two boys together, two men together. What do you call it in Liberia? When two men have sex, what is that called?
Homosexual.
Yes. God says do not do that. Let's read it again. Verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination. So men having sex with men is against God's law. You understand that, Alex?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Verse 23. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. What do you call it when men and women have sex with animals in Liberia? In America, we call it bestiality. Sex with animals is a sin. God says it is confusion. Don't do it. You understand?
All right.
So stop having sex with animals. Okay. So, Alex, have you understood what we've read so far?
Yeah, so.
Okay. Okay. You going to call or rate it? You going to let the callers call in?
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm the man that you are from Kanta. You asked the question, do I want the lieutenant to be on the show? Hello?
This is not Lieutenant show. This is a power show. Power stuff. Yeah, Lieutenant show. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah.
Anybody calling from?
Oh, shit. Oh.
important that the listeners understand that when Jesus Christ came in Matthew 5, verse 17, because many times Christians believe that Jesus did away with the laws we just read. But watch what he says in Matthew 5:17. He says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. So Christ did not destroy any of the laws. He fulfilled only the law of sacrifice. That's the only law Christ fulfilled. So we read the dietary law, what animals to eat, what animals not to eat. We must obey that. We also read the sexual laws. Who not to have sex with.
Yes.
You understand? You got another caller?
Yes, someone is on.
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
I bet this is what Badu calling for Ganta in my country.
Yeah, you are lying.
I really enjoy the show tonight.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
And where are you calling from?
Did you have the clock calling on in my country?
Yes. Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Officer Super Mochi.
Yeah, much you.
Yes, I want to appreciate the pastor for bringing food to gospel to us this evening. And I want you to continue preaching the gospel to Liberians so that they can understand the Bible to the full year. So, Reverend, I want to say big up thanks to you there for bringing the gospel to us. The God continue to bless you. Hello?
Yeah, much you. Hearing you.
Yeah, and the God continue to bless you and inspire you and your entire family. So I want to say thanks ever so much for bringing the gospel once again.
I was so much you.
Hey, bro.
All praises, all praises. I am so glad when the people of Liberia understand God's laws, because by us breaking God's laws is why our people are oppressed and suffer poverty and went into slavery. Because we as the Israelites broke God's laws. We broke the commandments. You have another caller?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kanta, Nima County.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the Hott107 show tonight.
I passed on air. You know how to show.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, and where are you calling from?
I'm Super Doctor calling from Douala.
Yeah. Why?
Okay. So when we go back to Matthew 5 and verse 18, Christ said regarding God's law, he says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So we are still on earth, Alex, and we still see heaven above. Meaning God's law is in full effect, Alex. So when you hear Christians say God's law is done away with, they don't know the Bible. They are lying. They have been deceived. They are gullible. We're in Matthew chapter 5, verse 18. I'm going to read Matthew 5, 17 and 18 together.
All right.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. So we are still on earth, Alex, and we still see heaven above, proving God's law is still in effect. The only thing that has been fulfilled is the law of sacrifice. That's what Jesus Christ fulfilled. Okay, so we're out of time now, right? Okay, so I'll read verse 19. Okay?
All right.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. Do and teach what? God's laws. The only way for us to be called great in the coming kingdom, Alex, we must do the law and teach the law.
Yes.
So your Christian ministers, they're not teaching God's laws. They're not doing God's laws. So they shall be the least, meaning they're not going to make it in. That's what it means. God is going to kill them, destroy them, for teaching our people to break God's commandments. Okay?
Yeah.
So now, many times, Alex, people, let me ask you this, Alex. Do you guys have porn there, pornography?
No.
Meaning movies of naked women. Movies. Pictures of naked women.
Yeah, we see sometimes.
Okay. Watch this. Go down to Matthew 5 and verse 28. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 28. It says, But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, hath committed adultery with her already in his heart. So, Alex, if you're looking at movies or pictures of naked women lusting, Jesus Christ is teaching us that is adultery in the heart, in your mind. You understand?
Yes.
So he's teaching us not to do that. Do not lust after women in your heart, meaning sexually. You're looking at movies, you're looking at magazines of naked women. God says, don't do that. That is adultery. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. Any callers, Alex?
No one is there.
Okay. Very good. How much time we got?
6 more minutes.
Okay, 6 more minutes. Let's go to the book of Titus, chapter 2. Titus, Titus. Titus, chapter 2. So again, for all your listeners, remember this. What are we teaching? That we are the Israelites, according to the Bible. Whatever little name you got, Baptist, Catholic, Pentecostal, it's false. God calls our people the Israelites. We are of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay? So the book of Titus, chapter 2, verse 11. Titus is Titus. Okay. The grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men. The all men is talking about is all Israelite men. That's what it's talking about. Verse 12. This is going to explain grace. Teaching us, so grace teaches us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust, we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. So, Alex, I want you to understand, that grace teaches us that we must live righteously.
Yes.
We must deny ungodliness, deny worldly lust, that we should live soberly, righteously, and godly in this present world. So this is not talking about old time, Alex. It's talking about now in this present world. Okay?
Yes.
Now, I want your listeners to be aware that we have a Facebook page for them. It's called IUIC Liberia. IUIC Liberia is our Facebook page.
All right.
So on that page, IUIC Liberia, It's on Facebook. So your listeners can log in and we can converse back and forth. Okay? All right. IUIC Liberia. So what we've gone over, Alex, is very, very important for you, for me, for the listening audience. We have discussed the dietary law, foods to eat, foods not to eat. We have discussed sexual laws. Who not to have sex with. Don't have sex with your mother. Don't have sex with your friend's wife. Don't have sex with your animals. Don't have sex with another man. Same sex. Don't do it. You understand, Alex? Yes. Okay? Don't eat monkey. Don't eat pig. These are the laws we've gone over. So if you want to be saved, Alex, you and your listeners, you must start to apply God's laws to your life, or you'll die.
All right.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. So with that, brothers and sisters, it was good speaking with all of you. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bishop Nathanyel of Israel United in Christ. Visit my website also at www.israelunite.org. So that's www.israelunite.org. And again, my Facebook page is IUIC Liberia. So join me, okay? So thank you, Alex. Okay. So for all your listening audience, again, I'm Bishop Nathanyel of Israel United in Christ on Hott107.9fm, the greatest radio station. So tune in. All right. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, listeners. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathanyel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.